back here. Have you kind of wrapped your head around it yet?
No, I still, go about my day the same way. I mean, it's been good. The support's been good. All the, friends, family, Gamecock Nation, everybody that's been there from the start, has been supporting me along the way, and it's just good for the whole community.
What is the status with your contract situation? You definitely signed, ready to be on the team?
Oh, I ain't signed yet, but I definitely have a contract right now. But I ain't signed yet. I signed it when I get back out to LA, the 30th. I get out there on the 30th.
What have all the coaches and the GMs for the Clippers told you about your summer league performance?
Oh, they like me. I'm going back early, so I can spend a lot of time working with the trainers and working on my shot, so that way I can, shooting it better. But that was really the only thing, working on the 3-point shot.
What's the one thing you'll take away from playing in the summer league?
I don't know. It's good, just the competitive part of it. Learning how to compete at a high level every night. Everybody's good. Everybody can play at that level, and so it prepared me coming into the season that it's going to be the same way. Everybody's going to compete, and everybody can play every single night.
Why are you? But tonight, to come back here, where you obviously played for a few years, did you have a sense of loyalty to come back as an NBA guy and sort of maybe give back a little bit to the community?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'll be back every chance I get. I always be back, and I'm from South Carolina, so I'm always be back, and I always will be, throughout the communities and cities, and try to stay hands on.
Is this part of like maybe growing basketball here in the state and sort of doing your little part?
Yeah, definitely. Not just for me. There was a couple guys out there in summer league from South Carolina that represented real well from the state, and I think the state of South Carolina as basketball is growing real well.
That debut you had in your first summer league game, did that even surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, it did. I was a little nervous, but once the game got going and started getting to the free throw line a little bit, and I got real comfortable.
It seemed like, and this was just watching on TV, but it seemed like you were out there trying to prove, hey, I should have been a first-round pick.
Yeah. I was telling my friends and them, before the game, like, hey, they gotta watch me too. I'm playing in the game too. Everybody talking about Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram and those guys, but I'm on the same court. They can't ignore what I do and what I'm doing in the game. So I looked at it as everybody's tuned in to watch me play too.
Cindy, you held a jersey, an NBA jersey with your name on it the other day on a stage full of players. Is there a part of this process that's felt surreal that you can't believe? Are you taking in the moments as they're happening?
Yeah, man, I'm just embracing it, man. It's been good. It felt unreal, holding that jersey, a dream come true, and it just motivated me to keep doing well and keep trying to make it further.
What about the way how far you've come? You go from Lancaster to Oak Hill, then you come to USC when people told you not to come here, and then you end up on a Final Four team, and here you are, a second-round draft pick, and you've got your future ahead of you.
Man, hard work pays off. All hard work pays off. I had great people in my corner that supported me every step of the way, that kept me going, kept me motivated, and it's going to continue to do the same.
Was there a moment this summer during the summer league where you looked up and saw the person across the court, and was there a guy that you said, "Wow, I'm playing against"?
Floyd. Now I don't know the team, but when it was Floyd in that first game, I'm like, "Damn, that's Floyd sitting right there courtside." That was probably the only person though.
Have you made a relationship with any of the current Clippers players?
Not really. A couple of them, been around when I was there training before summer league, but we haven't really been around, like hung out and stuff yet. So, but I'm real close with Bryce and Jawan right now.
Sam and Lawrence Frank talked to you big time in the time that you've been with the Clippers now. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten from anybody in the organization? Doc Rivers, Lawrence Frank, any of these people?
Lawrence Frank, one day I was late night shooting in the gym, and Lawrence Frank was in the office. I didn't know. He came downstairs and was just like, dedicate your time to this gym, to what's important to you. Just spend a lot of hours in here, and it'll pay off.
You feel like a freshman again?
Yeah, definitely. You gotta do stuff, hey Rook, go do this, hey Rook, it's like, that was me last year, but you gotta start all the way over, every step, it's always something new, you gotta start over, so it's fun.
Asked PJ about this the other night, what the first taste of the league was like. What was it like for you, just putting Jerry West on your jersey and being able to play?
It was dope, it was dream come true, a humble experience, and like I said, it motivated me, to keep it going, I don't want to be those guys that, I want to have a career, in the NBA, and that's my goal.
What kind of advantage was it for you playing for Frank the last 4 years and now going into the NBA? Just talk about the preparation.
Yeah, I think it helps me mentally a lot. I think he really got me mentally prepared you know, with the adversity I know I'm going to go through this year, and you know, I'm so used to having the ball in my hand and being that guy, and now I got learn how to accept the role, and it's going to be tough, but being with coach for 4 years helped me overcome those tough battles and mentally.
Sam, being the first high school player in this organization and coming back and being at this point now, did you ever imagine that you would actually be an NBA player coming back and playing in this?
Oh yeah, man. I always dreamed of playing in the NBA. So that was always a goal of mine. And I always played the game, because I loved it and because I wanted to play in the NBA. So I always dreamed of it, and that was always something I wanted to do.
Can you talk about the importance of just coming back and playing in this particular league?
Man, this is good. It helped me out over the past. Playing against pros and other guys in college. It helped me out a lot with coming to the season, prepare me.
You gonna play the whole game tonight, or you just gonna play half, or what you playing?
I ain't messing with it.
Come here and take some hands.
Yeah, hanging out.
Okay, all right.
Just hanging out.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
One other thing.